Alright, we're going to go over how to do a step and pivot in boxing. Right, so this is a really important step in boxing. It gets you angles for attack, and it will get you an angle when you need to escape from restricted positions, like when you're on the ropes and things like that. So it's a step with one foot and then a pivot with that foot. Step, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot. You just need to practice it loads and loads of times. It's like a side step and then pivot to create the angle. And when you get used to that, you can add a slip. Any kind of defensive movement, it's just probably a good idea to start with a slip. You can obviously do steps and pivots after you've parried. It's good to get your torso involved. So you're slipping as you do the step. You can do it with a roll, so you change levels and step to the side and then pivot. Your feet are basically doing the same thing as they were right at the start of the video when you were just stepping and pivoting, but you just add in the defensive movements. It's just a good way to drill the step and the pivot. Okay, then bring it into your shadow boxing with punching. So you throw the punches, then slip and step to the side and pivot, just to create this angle. And you can add the roll to it as well, just like we did before, but with the punches. And again, it's just like any technique in boxing, especially when you first start. The more you practice it, the slicker it's going to get, and the closer you are to using it in a real fight.